Bad news, my jelly didn't set, but I got a solution, so stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. As I said in the intro, my jelly did not set. So there is a solution for your jellies that don't set. It just so happens I was looking in my box of my pectin SureJell packets, and inside the box is a little piece of paper. And on that piece of paper is a solution of what if your jelly don't set. Well, there's a solution. So we're going to walk through this today and see if we can save this jam. Okay, now we got to salvage the contents of these jelly jars, so we're going to open the bands, remove those, and we're going to wash the bands along with carefully removing the lids so as not to damage them, so you can reuse them. If you're not confident with yourself and you risk not getting a seal with your jam, either use the jam right away or you can just use new lids. Also, use a spatula to squeegee out the last remaining bit of jelly that you can into your pot. Then you're going to wash the jars, the bands, the lids, and then we're going to set the bands aside. And then I'm going to set the lids into this covered pot of water on the stove. We're going to heat the water up once again and soften that seal, but we're not going to boil the water. We're just going to heat the water up and let those soak in hot water. This both sanitizes them and it also softens them. Now the jars we're going to put in the canner. I am placing them all in this water bath canner and let them set and soak in hot water, and we can sterilize the jars there until we're ready to start loading the content up in it once again. Okay, once the jars are heating up in the canner, we're going to go ahead and prepare the pectin mixture. I have to determine how much jam I have, and it's been determined I have 7 cups of jam. To prepare the pectin mixture, you're going to use a small saucepan on the stove top. You're going to add 3/4 cup of cold water, and you're going to dissolve a whole package of SureJell pectin mix into the water. You're going to once it dissolves, you're going to heat it up, and you're going to boil it on medium heat, and you're going to boil it for 2 minutes, stirring constantly. Once those 2 minutes are up, you'll go ahead and turn your heat off and remove it from the heat. Set it aside. You're going to be using your 7 cups of mixture with what I have. The 7 cups to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar, and we're going to go measure out a 1/2 cup of this pectin solution for the volume I have. So we're going to blend it together, and we're going to bring this to a boil, a rolling boil, which means it still bubbles when you stir it. We're going to cook it on a rolling boil for about 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds has expired, we're going to go ahead and set up our jars and pour the mixture in our jars as before when we originally canned them. We're going to wipe the tops up, leaving a 1/2 inch head space, and we're going to add the bands, tighten them down, and put them in the canner. We're going to can them at my altitude for 35 minutes. I'm not going to count the canning time until the canner comes to a rolling boil inside the container. And that's when I start my timer, 35 minutes. Once that expires, we're going to go ahead and remove it from the heat and let the jars rest in the can for a period of time, about 5 minutes. Once they've rested, you're going to go ahead and remove them with a jar lifter and set them on a towel and let them cool for 24 hours. Okay, I think we got this jam rescued. So we're going to go ahead and try it. Let's do this now. This spoon. Oh, look at this. It's not running anymore. And it's really, look at that. Now that is jam. Taste test. Yum! Mmm! Actually, this is my first time ever tasting peach jam ever in my life. This is good. Well, I want to thank you guys for showing up and following me on this journey of rescuing failed peach jam from setting. And I hope this helps you with your other jams in your failing settings. So that was pretty easy. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm in Beckys Homestead Kitchen. You can follow me on social media. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Reddit, and Google+. Please subscribe. It keeps you guys updated for new videos as I upload them. Also, giving me a thumbs up helps, and sharing your comments below. I love reading your guys' comments and questions and statements, you know. So also, what really helps my channel out greatly is sharing the videos. Just click that share button down there and share me on social media. I will be eternally grateful. It really helps the channel out. I'm Jerry Hansen, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're in Beckys Homestead Kitchen, and we rescued peach jam that didn't set. It's set now. We'll see you guys again in more videos. Bye-bye.